Welcome to the Blue Border YouTube channel. My name is Kylie and today we're making crackers. These guys are gluten-free, they're grain-free, they're vegan, and they're super easy to make. So we're going to start off by making a chia egg. You're going to add 45 grams of chia to 120 grams of water, and you're going to mix it really well until the chia starts to get all gloopy, and then you're just going to set it aside while we mix the other ingredients. You're going to add 125 grams of pumpkin seeds. You can also use sunflower seeds or a combination of the two. Then we're going to add 35 grams of sesame seeds, followed by 40 grams of ground flax, or you could use LSA. To that, we're going to add 15 grams of nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, 1 tablespoon of za'atar. That's completely optional. You can leave that out or add your favorite spice. We're going to add half a teaspoon of salt and then mix it all together. So the chia should look really nice and gloopy. All the chia should be incorporated in the water and it should be really thick. We're going to add the chia into the seed mix. The chia is going to be your binder. It's going to help everything hold together really well as the flax that's also in there. And then we're going to mix the chia with the seed mix until it's really well combined. So you'll notice that there's little bits at the bottom. Once those little bits at the bottom of the bowl start to come together into the mix, then it's pretty much ready. You could also go in with your hands if you're finding the spoon is taking too long. And then we're going to line a tray with baking paper, and you're going to transfer the mix from the bowl into the baking tray. Once all the mix is in, you're sort of just going to move the mix around so it's evenly placed in the tray, and then you can start to pat the mixture down. So one of the things that I like to do is wet my hands, then I use wet hands to smooth the mixture down into the tray, and this just stops the mixture from sticking to your hands. And once you've done that, you can start to smooth it out either with a rubber baking spatula or an offset spatula. And I especially recommend that you go around the edges to just smooth the edges out and make sure that any seeds that are popping up are pressed down. And then once you've done that, we're going to cut it up. So similar to the last video, to the shortbread, we're going to cut it up before we bake it, and this is going to make it really easy once it comes out the oven to break the crackers apart. So I'm cutting these in a diagonal. They're going to make little diamond shapes, but if you like, you can cut just into squares. You might notice that some of the mixture starts to lift up as you cut it. Just gently press it back down and make sure that any pumpkin seeds you've cut through really well. Then you're going to bake the crackers for 30 minutes at an oven that's preheated to 170 degrees Celsius. After 30 minutes, you're going to turn the oven off, leave the crackers in the oven for 1 to 2 hours. This will dry the crackers out and make sure they're really crunchy. Once the crackers are out the oven and they're completely cool, you can start to snap them apart. So you're just going to start to lift them up and then snap them where you've cut or where you've scored those lines. They should break up really easily, but if they don't, you can always go back over them with a knife. And that's it. Super easy, super crunchy crackers. They're delicious with hummus. I highly recommend serving them with hummus and a little bit of sauerkraut if you've got some in your fridge. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy these crackers. If you make them, please comment below. If you have any requests, please comment below, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.